Hi everybody, this is Kevin Purcell for Notebooks.com, and I've got a review for you of the Razer Orochi Bluetooth laser mouse. It's a gaming mouse, which you can kind of see from the style of it. As I said in my written review, I sort of think it kind of, with the way that is shaped at the front and that wheel, it almost reminds me a little bit of the new Batmobile in the recent Batman movies. But this is a very, very nice mouse. Of course, it's small, but even with someone like large hands like mine, you'll notice it fits nicely on there. And it's a 6-button mouse, actually 7-button mouse when you count the click wheel here. But over here on the side, you can see it's got 2 side buttons. They're there on either side. And because of the shape and size of it, it's really fine for people who are either left or right-handed. It's nice and comfortable. I think it's got a good look to it. Now this top is almost a gripping feel, so if you're working with it for a long time, maybe playing a long session, a gaming session, or maybe you're just using your computer for a long period of time, it's comfortable and you can hold on to it. It's very accurate. Because it's a Bluetooth mouse, you might think that it has some difficulty with connection. I've had some problems with Bluetooth mice in the past, but this one I haven't had any difficulty at all with it. When it ships, you get it, and it comes with a USB cable. Now notice the special shape of the front of it here, and it's done like that so that you can slide it into the front and it'll fit in, click in perfectly there, and fit inside the wheel. And the wire is almost like a nylon cable and plugs into the computer. You can set up the mouse. You have to connect it by USB in order to get the software to configure it, and if you ever want to update the firmware on it. But then after you're done, you can unplug that, stow it away somewhere, and just use it as is, using the Bluetooth. It connects pretty quickly. My experience has been that once I turn it on, that it takes about a second, maybe 3 at the most. Down here it has a switch for on and off, and it works really, really well. The only problem I would say about it, and really the only complaint I have about it, is there's lots of little crevices and places for dirt to get in there, and I've just cleaned it in order to show it to you on video and take pictures, and already you can start seeing some specks of dirt and dust and grime and stuff. And so, you know, that is a thing. It just seems to collect dirt more quickly, probably because of these smooth edges and bottom, and so it can kind of look kind of gross after a while. But the wheel is one of the clicking wheels. I prefer a smooth scrolling wheel, but I got used to this pretty quickly. And if you're gaming, the clicking style wheel actually works better because you need to click from one spot to the next in order to change your weapon or whatever it is the game uses the wheel for. But it's not so stiff that you can't scroll down long pages on it. As I've said in my written review, it's just about as close to the perfect mouse as I can find, at least as far as a mobile mouse. I like a real big mouse to put on a desktop, but for putting in a bag, it's just the perfect size. It's big enough to be comfortable in a large hand, with a large hand like mine, but it's small enough that it fits in a bag, and it's got a real good weight and feel to it. You don't want a mouse to be too heavy because, you know, it's difficult to use, but if it's too light, it's imprecise. And so it works well. It comes with this little cable, and they kind of think everything. They have the cover for the top of it, and then you also comes with this little case if you want to put it there. To be honest with you, I just throw it in the bag like this, but you put it in the case, and it is a little snug if you're wanting to carry around the cord with you, but I haven't had a real problem with this. And the case even comes with kind of a hard surface in order to keep it from smacking against the bottom there and breaking the mechanisms on the bottom. It's a great mouse. Now it is $79.99. It's the retail cost. We'll put some links if we can find it for a little bit cheaper, maybe on Amazon or somewhere else online. But I love this mouse. It's the best mobile mouse I've ever used. and I've been testing a bunch of them lately, and so I'm really pleased with it. Because it's Bluetooth, I really like that because I don't have to plug in, I don't have to plug in a USB receiver. Because it's Bluetooth, I don't have to plug in the USB receiver into my MacBook. Works with both Windows and Mac. It's got really good driver software that works just fine. And so I'm pleased with it. It's the Razer Orochi, and I would say that it's about as close to perfect as you can get. This has been Kevin Purcell for Notebooks.com. Thanks for watching.